That's simply two-based, man. Yeah. Now it's gonna be very easy to harass Pale Horse here.
Did I do that?
We did. One of the creeps were denied there, though.
With me.
Oh my god. G.O.A.T absolutely bodied there for a moment. How he has to pop his salve just a minute into the lane. Pale Horse dropping incredibly low as well. I mean, this is one of the weaknesses of this offlane. Why I preferred like a hero with some magic immunity to play against the Leshrac and the Tusk. Somebody like Juggernaut would have been able to just spin away from that tag team, and you know avoid that splitter up with the spin as well when you see the cast animation. Bottom lane though.
First victim.
Boris manages to keep zfreek alive though. He's in Nature's Call Treants to body block them, but nice recovery there, and the kill actually ends up going the way of the Phantom Assassin. So that's first blood, a lot of net worth. So not shut down so hard after all, sitting at 1.3k now, even though he's got barely any CS.
Approach it.
Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Again, they want to be ending the game somewhat quicker. It's the plan of like these very aggressive early heroes, Puck, Witch Doctor, Tusk, even Leshrac, you know, great at taking towers and pumping out lots of early damage. Make space for this Phantom Assassin, get him online, then try to end the, or try to take the game late with that one. So allowing the game to go late by going this Midas build.
Warriors of the wolf.
Close in.
Yeah. Nature's Grasp off the mark there, so this tri lane all of a sudden has failed. I think you just cut your losses and start sending heroes elsewhere at this point. And that's just him denying himself to the neutrals. Hey, you feed your cameraman, unlike Slacks and Gremlo relationship, where he does not get food. What do you expect from a Slacks esports organization? Oh no, sorry, a Greg organization. Greg. Wow.
Got it.
Fortune's change.
Apparently I have
This is good.
Illusion.
We haven't had a chance to talk about mid lane, which you know, we might get a chance to now that the catapults are out and about and heroes are now rotating in 5-minute mark. So it's gone pretty even. I mean, more denies on the side of simply 2 based here. Actually,
Stay frosty.
yep, illusions actually don't benefit from the damage at all, but they do apply the slow. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Back off.
So you're not.
Haste.
Yeah. It'd be absolutely ridiculous. Wind run works for full damage, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A bold choice of words. Yeah, doesn't get. You don't get to go first item Battle Fury on Phantom Assassin in this lane, but you know you're almost level 6. You're going for these power treads first. You probably get the Battle Fury afterwards because it's still quite good. You want to be playing into the late game, but then with the Desolator first on the PI, I wouldn't be particularly surprised. You know, kind of punish the fact this tri-lane didn't go well and outpace them completely.
Oh yes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I protected you.
It was spicy and it wasn't lost either. It stopped iAnnihilate from getting that kill on the Monkey King, which is something. Well, empyreaN ended up grabbing that one. Extra gold going his way, but you'd rather have this Monkey King pop off with a good performance in the mid. Speaking of his performance in mid, unlike in the last series, we actually saw him hold a lot of these skill points, as he knew he would be able to get the Jingu Mastery off onto the Monkey King. Once the laning phase ended, once he started using Primal Spring, he started dropping all of his points into it. He realized that was the way to go for this game. I do like what he did there quite a bit. And look at him farming with this skill, farming with this Arcane Rune. Absolutely amazing performance out of this guy. What you'd expect out of iAnnihilate God.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
The
middle
most
tower
important,
has
or one of
fallen.
the most important objectives in the game, having your own tier 1 up when after taking the enemy down, just give you so much control over the map, access to the enemy team to jungle, Roche fights. I mean, the possibilities are now endless for them. When you're playing against a Nature's
Radiant's
Prophet, your
middle
map feels
tower
that
is
much
under
smaller.
attack.
It's that much easier for them to invade. So, Pale Horse is
Dire's
not going to be
bottom
happy
tower
about
is
that
under
one.
attack.
The fallback is holding the triangle, but you definitely start to lose your net worth advantage pretty quickly after losing that initial tier 1 tower. So around the 10-minute mark, next catapult spawn, they'll probably have to mount up a push of their own, take advantage of Gremlo here with his maxed out Diabolic Edict.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got a little bit too gritty and punished for it. Should have just accepted with himself getting out of that one alive. Just like... Yep, and that was in the top lane. Everyone is busy elsewhere, but they won't lose any extra towers off of that one. Gremlo's right back in the top lane, clears out this creep wave after that. Wait for his boots to travel first. But well, I don't know. The possessed mask feels pretty good on a couple of heroes now. Ooh, or Phantom
Radiant's
Assassin.
bottom tower is under attack.
And like the possessed mask they just got for Phantom Assassin. I don't know. Arkosh, they're up to something fishy in my opinion with their
Radiant's
neutral
bottom
drops
tower has
sometimes.
fallen.
We'll talk to the admins about this after the game.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
Yep.
has
Once they're
fallen.
already set up under the tower, it becomes too difficult to defend at that point. If you keep the wave shoved in with monkeys forever, great. You do that, spam with the creep wave, but you're a little bit slow getting there, and they shoved in the lanes. They're gonna want to move their eyes mid lane though. It's a little bit harder to take given the fact that they have no tier 1 tower, and you know, Boris has been doing a decent job keeping this lane shoved in. But that's got to be their next objective here. Take full advantage of the Diabolic Edict on the Leshrac. Speaking of bursting, the Phantom Assassin has opted not to go Desolator, just go for the Battle Fury, which is a standard build. When I saw that Orb of Corrosion, I thought he might be going for a Desolator and just play like super aggressive Dota on the PA, but you can get punished for that pretty hard, you know, with the lockdown from Nature's Prophet, or sorry, the lockdown from Underlord, Shadow Shaman, and Overgrowth in the Treant. So farming up and trying to take the late game, I think, is the correct move.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Not sure that the Overgrowth was even worth committing there, given the fact that she was so far away from anybody being able to help her there, but you know, might as well secure that kill. This PA is worth a lot, being the top net worth here on the side of the Radiant. So that's about almost 1,000 XP and 600 gold for that kill there.
Double damage. Ranges.
Interesting. It's very odd for you to see pick up the Desolator, not like a Battle Fury or an Aghanim Scepter right away on the Monkey King, but they might be trying to close this one out as early as possible, and it would help you take towers, make it much easier to take these towers. And it... Bootstraps. I mean, if anybody understands Shadow Shaman, what the plays to make on this hero is, it's got to be zfreek. I mean, he'll clear out the Ancients again. Look, 15-minute mark. Ward's still up for another 15 seconds. Zfreek God.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is what the people need to learn. People don't need to know how to die on your Treant Protector. They want to learn how to farm neutrals with Serpent Wards. We're educating right now. Yes. Oh, Gremlo's not gonna know about this. He's gonna hex him from almost 1,000 units away. They keep. It's difficult for them to take this mid tower, though. You know, they do have the heroes to take it all in one push. You know, Diabolically just being able to tear through it, but none of this damage that they do to it is going to stick. Is what we have to keep in mind here.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning.
Haste! Stay near.
Now, I would say be a little bit more okay. Monkey gets the top lane.
Down dark road I go.
So you end up losing your Treant Protector, and yes, they're able to respond very quickly for the Phantom Assassin at top lane, given the fact that tier 1 is still up, but it didn't matter. Ends up getting taken down anyways. You take the trade Treant Protector for PA, you'll take that any day of the week. Nice try.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Come on. I'm helping you out. I'm doing you a favor here. Cancel the teleport. Nice job cutting that creep wave to stopping any possible aggression here. They are set up pretty well in the mid lane, but you know, we discussed this one. Monkeys forever, just being able to spam out these creep waves. If you're not set up ahead of time, as long as you can defend before they get to the tower. Yeah. Arkosh probably a bit odd for 2 base to probably just whip themselves into shape, you know?
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, that's true. My bad. Rookie mistake with me. Yeah. Just reach in against too quickly. They don't get to push that tower in the mid lane because they all dark rifted back, but they did have a fortify available. Bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fight man.
Yeah. Midnight Pulse, Pulse Nova, it's the same thing. At least I assume this you meant Pulse Nova. The skill was diabolic. You damage him though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, undervalued hero for sure. Maybe we'll get the chance to see some Enigma when Brack is playing. He's one of the few people that continues to play that hero in the current patch. Bottom lane, just harassing this tower here. Drop the Serpent Wards on it. Canus ends up clearing it out and farms a lot of gold off of it. Just, oh my, trapdoor spider Dota. He's already dead. zfreek?
Look at it go.
The system Masters of the Veil honor your death.
Gratitude.
He did bring it over here, and then they brought
The Phantom strikes.
the Treant Protector over here as well. Oh.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That had to have been a communication error. Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, no. Yeah, and zfreek probably said no, and
Radiant's
then
top tower is
the
under
Nature's
attack.
Prophet committed anyways. There is how the events happen in my head.
Seeds of fortune.
Anyways, boris, 21 minutes into the game, he actually opted to complete his his Mjolnir rather than get the Aghanim shard for his Sprout, which is interesting.
Dire are scanning.
Around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Was a great end. That's your best.
Triple kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, and nothing that the Puck was able to do. I mean, Hex Step immediately biding his time there on zfreek, and yes, he ends up going down, but you get so much for it. It's very easily worth it. In fact, they're not done taking these wins. They want to go for Roche.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and it came out of nowhere as well. Well, barely any, well, gold lead practically doubled in the last, like, minute here. zfreek is about to go down, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is what needs to happen, though. The Phantom Assassin needs to be keeping up in pace with farm and eventually outcarry the heroes on two-based. This is their win condition here on Arkosh. They either win the early game and kind of snowball off an advantage and shove lanes down with the Leshrac, or they stall out for long enough that the PA just becomes an incredibly strong hero who's one-shotting people. So that's what they have to fall back on right now. So as long as PA keeps up with farm, they don't lose too much of their map, they're going to be in all right place. Put the ability. Yep. I think they coiled to get the disengage off there, and oh no, go.
Look at it go.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They did manage to get zfreek though before he dropped those mass separate wards. The fortified comes out clearing out the creep wave, so if nothing else, We'll slow down their push.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks, Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Pale Horse dies as well, and just like that, we're up 8k just a moment ago. Now 13k net worth advantage. You've lost your racks. You need to be holding on to as much like pushing as you can here.
Radiant's
So
middle
that lane
tower is under attack.
yeah, that lane naturally shoving in. If you can start to get these tier 2 towers now, I mean, you just leave yourself susceptible to getting backdoored by this Nature's Prophet as the game goes on. If the game goes on here. Another 40 seconds dead on the PA and 27 on Puck.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
Oh
attack.
no. Boris ends up getting the kill on G.O.A.T. 500.
Gather round.
Looked like they might have been able to turn it there, but you know, once your heroes go down, it becomes too scared for Phantom Assassin to jump in. Doesn't have the damage quite yet, as this Desolator still isn't online. Oh,
Don't believe this.
that's the best way to put it. All of a sudden, they were online. Any mistake that Arkosh made punished so heavily. I mean, once the BKB was up for the Monkey King, you just couldn't bring him down anymore. It was all magical damage.